Recorriendo mi camino paré, en tus labios un amor encontré, en tus ojos una historia soñé. No sé si esta obsesión me hará bien. Yo quisiera olvidar que perdí la oportunidad de hacerte feliz. Y no quiero alejarme de ti, y no quiero alejarme de ti. Recorriendo mi camino paré, en tus labios un amor encontré, en tus ojos una historia soñé. No sé si esta obsesión me hará bien. Quisiera olvidar que perdí la oportunidad de hacerte feliz. Y no quiero alejarme de ti, y no quiero alejarme de ti. Tú me dijiste que tu corazón no está herido, pero el mío hace tiempo que ya está partido. Es lo que siento y no te miento. Te grito al viento mi secreto y lamento. Tanta pena que no siento ya movimiento de tu cuerpo y el consuelo de tus sentimientos. Te fuiste sin decir adiós y me robaste tu corazón. Recorriendo mi camino paré, en tus labios un amor encontré, en tus ojos una historia soñé. No sé si esta obsesión me hará bien. Yo quisiera olvidar que perdí la oportunidad de hacerte feliz. Y no quiero alejarme de ti, y no quiero alejarme de ti.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fusion Racing League. It is almost 8:05 here on the 24th of April, Wednesday night. And as usual, the lovely people online and live and next to me this evening. Confucius, as always. Confucius, how are you doing, brother? Good to have you on board. Excited for tonight?
Always. It's an interesting track. Very interesting race as usual.
Very. I mean, they haven't been at Imola for many years. They've only been back there for the last 2 seasons now, simply because they banned the track because of all the deaths that happened, and they had to do changes to the track. And, so it wasn't a comfortable place for the F1 guys to come back to. But yeah, we're grateful that we're back at this Imola track anyway.
And like you mentioned, it's the famous Senna track.
It is. That's where Senna has unfortunately lost his life. And they had to make a lot of changes, not just on the tracks, but also to the cars. And the evolution of the car today up to 24, you can see how well they've done with getting these halos on board and really protecting the drivers out there.
And if you look at the map of the track, there's not really a straight on this track. It's all easy curves.
No, what is it? 19 turns, but half of them don't exist really.
Yeah.
It's a weird track.
Yeah, it's like little bend. It's not really a turn. It's like a little bend in the road. But then you get like from 18, 19, 1, 2, it's like slow curving.
Yeah.
So there's no real straight on this track.
Long pit stop here, about 26 seconds, I think, on this pit stop, if I remember correctly. The pit entrance quick, pit exit feels like it takes forever. It brings you out on the right-hand side of the track, and the guys are speeding past you at about 270, 280 k's an hour when you come out of the pit. So that's nasty, but hopefully we don't see too much of that happening tonight.
Yeah, but that brings into play the amount of stops. Because some of the tracks, the guys like doing a lot of stops. For 26 seconds, that's huge.
Yeah, it is huge. And you want to try and get away with the one stopper if you can. Deg on this track is weird. Sometimes it depends on track temperature. Sometimes in this game you get very low tire deg, sometimes very high. And it depends on your setup. It depends on what the track temp is going to be on that night. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can pull a one stopper off. That's going to be first prize.
Yeah. So in your experience, I know you have raced it. What is not your time, a reasonably good time?
Fast. I think, what did I do currently? I'm sitting, I think, on about, I'm trying to break into the 113.9s on time trial, but I think that a good quality time here for these guys should be about 115.4, 115.5. You might see 1 or 2 guys going into the 114s as well, if they're really quick. So, yeah, I would base it on that. Let's say high 114s to the mid 115s. Going to be a winner tonight.
Yeah, but as I always say, consistency. You can be a second slower on your fastest lap, but do it consistently and you can win the race.
Oh, well, absolutely.
And this is one of those tracks that can pull that because of all these slow curves.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to wait and see what these guys do tonight on this track. It's going to be interesting. Got a couple of minutes to get going. I don't seem to be getting in the invites they sent me. Doesn't seem to want to go through. It keeps saying that lobby doesn't exist. So we'll just keep hanging there. I've got another one from Iron Man. Hopefully it gets us in. But while we're on this topic of chatting about other people helping us out here, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special one for you tonight. We got somebody in the studio with us. Not just one, but 2 of them. Duncan and Charles, welcome to the studio, guys. How you guys doing out there?
They speechless.
No way.
Hi, Clint. Hi, Confucius.
Hey, Charles. How's it, man? We caught you guys quickly on that one offhand, didn't we?
Ek was eintlik in die middel.
Ja, Fred. Anybody.
Sure. Ek was eintlik in die middel van Commons weer los, so dit was redelik onverwags, maar nou kan ek my vingers op 2 screens hou hierso.
Prachtig.
You guys will remember both of them from the YouTube chap on the side, Duncan with his poems and everything usually.
He's the poet, lads.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons we got him in here. Maybe he's going to just drop us a poem quickly. I'm not sure. We'll see. But it's always nice to have you guys here with us. Supporting Griever as always. They're Griever fans. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to have a couple of things happening with them during the show. I'm going to get them to do the interviews tonight, and we'll chat to them during the race. We'll be bringing them in and out all the time. But so nice to have you guys on board with us. Duncan, I don't know if you want to just support your company and the people that's involved and thank them and that, but go for it. The floor is yours.
Ja, 100%. Dankie. Baie, ek gaan dit in Afrikaans doen. Hulle sê die mense verstaan Afrikaans op hierdie kanaal. So ek wil graag dankie sê vir Charles, Marilyn, St. Clair, Johan, Charles, Pierre, Louis, julle almal se ondersteuning vir vir Griever, sorry. Word hartlik waardeer en I like team we're forming at Trisom, and we got skilled people this year. We're an auto electrical company specializing in mining auto electrical, and we're looking forward to every single Wednesday. We've also got the bet running on the side for Griever. If he gets podium, we've set up, or Charles was kind enough to search a video of a dance we can do and record and post on TikTok and maybe share with you, Clint.
That'll be great.
But maybe that motivates Griever to actually get podium. Also, I would like to share with you, Griever shared this with me, how he chose the name Griever. So in the past, when he was small, he played a lot of shooting games in Diablo, and so when somebody killed him, he came back and he went after them and killed him, and he called himself Griever. But I see he's got a different approach in the racing game, because everyone that beats him, he doesn't chase them down.
What the... You go, Griever.
Clint, when you were speaking just now about good times and saying, you know, it's a 114, 115, I nearly thought, okay, yeah, Griever's going to do a good lap of about a 140, 150. So, you know,
Give the lad a chance. He's good. I like him. He's doing well.
And we've got on the side, we've got the usual, the cheerleaders already starting. We've got the griefing squad. We've got, of course, Mama Wanda leading them all.
How's it, Mum?
We've got Mandy, we've got Jenny, we've got Amy, we've got Saint already chatting, Chanel, Marlene, all of them are there.
Wonderful. I'm just having a throw of an eye here on the drivers. I see that they're all busy pulling into the actual mix now. We've got 17 of the 20. We've got 20 drivers tonight, full grid. It's going to be a good one.
Nice.
Luckily, at Imola, there's a lot of runoff space, so you can get out of the way for guys for quali laps and that. So we are back to a short qualification. The long qualification was just a tad bit too long, never mind for the drivers, but also for the stream. So we've gone reverted back to the short quali, 17 minutes, bang out your good laps, and that is just for you, Duncan. I'm banging it out again there.
Yeah, but that one is a bit of a curveball every now and then. It's a good one. Yes, it takes long, but it's a nice curveball every now and then.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we've decided we're going to do it on 1 or 2 tracks for the next season, but it will be for your street tracks, places like Monaco, Jeddah, Baku, you know, Singapore, places where the walls are tight and close and could improve.
They're non-forgiving tracks.
Absolutely. So we need to try and help the guys out a little bit, you know, the faster chaps, give them their own Q3, and we'll see how they handle that next season. Duncan, from my side, thanks, man. Thank you for being here and you know, chatting to us about your company and the people in your company. Charles, what do you do there at there with Duncan then?
Except for sitting around.
Sitting behind Duncan, yes.
Clint, sometimes even Duncan needs to have some expert advice. So, you know,
he talks to himself.
Yes, you know, so I'll just be the positive influence in his life. So no, Clint, I've actually started there as an account manager, looking after some of the accounts, and also seeing where we can, as a company, provide solutions to the mining industry. And always try to think outside the box and see what solutions we can provide to the challenges that they are. So yes, that's myself.
That's interesting. Busy times for you guys. I mean, middle of the year, at least we keep you guys a little bit entertained on a Wednesday night. So, you know, we're grateful that you guys are around and keeping the people at bay for us on the live chats. And thank you, Charles and Duncan, for being around with us here, man. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
As soos hulle altyd sê, toe ons jonger was, Woensdag is klein Saterdag. So ons vrouens waardeer dit dat ons Woensdaande nou by die huis is en 'n bietjie games kyk. En ek sien ook Zayn het ons op die chats gejoin, en welkom Zayn, en ons bly mee te. Zayn is our business unit manager, so he's actually all of our bosses, mine including.
Hey, welcome, Zayn.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
And he's also rooting for Griever.
I'm glad that you guys are all here. Just remember to like and subscribe my channel so we can keep this thing rocking for you guys next season as well. Otherwise, we're dead in the water. Remember that. But yeah, man, it's going to be a good one. Let's see how far these lads. They're not reading up yet. I think they're trying to sort a few things out. But yeah, let us do this and get something out there from our sponsors and get the show on the road for everybody. It's going to be a good night, everyone. Stick around.
It's going to be awesome.
Number 43, Tub Hero, Alfa Romeo, South Africa.
Number 66, Doctor Who, Alfa Romeo, United States.
6, Kazi, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
Number 48, Robin the Scout, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
84, Jakes, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 60, King Alpha, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 29, Griever, Aston Martin, South Africa.
31, Cooper, Aston Martin, South Africa.
81, Safa Sakai, Ferrari, the Netherlands / South Africa.
Number 9, Jan Mokkel, Ferrari, the Netherlands.
Number 23, Gatea, Haas, South Africa.
Number 19, Casto, Haas, South Africa.
21, Goose Pro, South Africa.
Number 35, Osman, McLaren, Mauritius.
Number 92, Joshua Knott, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 7, Chucks, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 15, Detlef Straw, Red Bull, South Africa.
Number 52, Johan Root, driving for Red Bull Racing, South Africa.
46, Keycracker, Williams, South Africa.
Number 25, Brian, Williams Racing, South Africa.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your Tier 2 Formula 1 Fusion Racing League driver introduction. Driving for Team Ferrari, Gertrude, number 51. Crank, number 82. Number 17, D2. Number 21, Goose Pro, Team Mercedes. Team Red Bull. Number 13, Justin Brink. And number 38, Francois. Team Aston Martin. Number 43, Tub Hero. Number 61, Jeffrey Cole. And number 69, Aiden Engelbrecht, Team Alpine. Driving for Team McLaren, number 32, Witgevaar.
No one
Confucius, welcome. We are officially live with the qualifications now. The guys have gotten started. Lads, while these things are up and running, we will jump over to a driver just shortly. Give me a second to get that sorted out. Let's jump right on to Taserface so people can see what is he doing. And yeah, we take it from there. I've got a couple of things I'd like to just sort out in the background, and I'll give it away to my good old faithful friend over here, Confucius.
Yeah, man, it was good to have Duncan and Charles chatting to us. And quite a nice turnout. People chatting, all the emojis flying, blues, the pinks, the oranges, they flying. Amy has got another one as well with some cats, but yeah. But yeah, and then we've got the usual different squads. We've got Brian's Babes, we've got the Cheerleaders, we've got the Grief Squad. So quite a nice turnout tonight.
People keeping us busy there, I see, tonight on the chat. That's what we love to see, though. We love that.
Oh, Manny says, please turn up your volume a little bit.
Me? I don't want to be heard. All right, there you go. I hope that's going to work for you guys.
There, the time started coming in. It's an okay time, a 1:18.390.
That's a good little start. Goose Bro there in the McLaren.
Yep. Okay, can everybody hear him better now?
I hope it's going to be better. You know what I'll also do is just get a little bit closer to this microphone. That might help you people as well.
Well, I hear you clearly. Just the stream. Nope, they say still not.
Still not, eh? You want even more of Clinton? All right, hopefully that's going to be a bit better. Let's go even more. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm trying things.
You're going to get that wife that you want to sell. They're going to get her jealous.
Oh, really?
Well, they want more of you.
Is that better, everybody? You like that? Gee whiz. There's a lot of settings going on in the background here tonight. All right, there it is, everyone. Welcome to Fusion Racing League. We're on board at the moment with Taserface crossing the line, putting himself in third place in that Ferrari 116.6. All right.
And a 116.247 for Venom.
Venom's the driver.
The new guy.
Yeah, so just to give you people a bit of insight on what's going on here. So we've got a reserve driver from Tier 2. His name's Tier 3. Venom, as I always know him. So I'm going to keep calling him Venom. You'll get used to that name. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so Venom's come across to do that for us. He's driving in Tier 2 permanently from Monday coming up. And then we'll see he's probably going to be in for next season, Tier 1. And then the other driver we got standing in this evening is who? There was another driver standing in for Casto this evening.
I don't see a new person.
My apologies. That is the driver driving for
Casto.
It was
the other one's not here. Yes.
Who couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So that is it. That's our lineup. We have got 19 on the grid. One short. What a lovely field. That's a good field.
Yeah. But like you said earlier, this is going to be an interesting race because it's a little bit of a mixture. Yes, you've got a nice run off so the guys can ease off. There's not the barriers on the sides to hit. But it's very technical with all those slow turns and then sharp turns.
Yes, it is. Look at that, Brian. Coming in there immediately, the 115.3. Hey, I called it. The high 114s or the middle 115s. Brian showing us he's going to get into the 114s when the track's evolved. Good lap, Brian.
Clint, your sound. Clint, you're still very soft, apparently.
I'm still very soft?
Yes. Ladies are screaming at us because Jenny mentioned it. Duncan, well, even Duncan. I don't know, does he count lady? I don't know. Anyway, so Duncan and Jenny and your mom, and even your mom said talk louder.
What is going on? Can you guys hear me there loud and clear? Let's see what's going on here. I'm not too sure why you guys can't hear me, but on my screen it's showing pretty full.
How's his volume, people?
Chanel says I can hear you. Thanks, Chanel.
Yeah. Okay, she's at least one of them turned the hearing aids up a bit. So yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's possible.
Oh, that's so funny, actually. All right, I'm gonna try and give it a little bit more even and see if that works. But you know what else it could be, ladies and gentlemen? Let me just. Well, I love doing this.
Marilyn says better.
Oh no, I figured it out. Watch this now.
Says better.
Bang!
Okay.
Now it's way too loud. There you go. I've sorted it, everybody. Sorry, I wasn't on the podcast.
Oops.
Oopsie, my fault. Give me a second. I'm going to just sort out little mic things.
I just viewed Goose Pro crashing out.
Goose Pro, big crash.
He wheel off and everything.
Oh, wow. I've just been sorting a few things out, guys. I can now start focusing on the race. My apologies for all of that. Just getting a few little minor details out of the way. But let's quickly jump into getting telemetries on, maps on. Here we go. Now we're starting to look like a
Mandy
production.
says much better.
Thanks, Mandy. I hope you guys are all having a great time out there. Yes, Frana, I agree with that. You can't park there, sir. That's what Frana says. I want to jump over to Khataya.
Out on a 118.
118.
He smacked that wall, wheel off everything. And so far we've got 4 guys in the 115s.
Yeah.
Brian, Brood, Khataya, and Safa.
These guys are going to have some really good times coming up, guys. I know that they're going to go. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a 114. Yeah, that's what we're after. So let's keep our eye out for that.
They're still warming up.
Wow, we're going to have some close battles.
Watch that the last, I would say, 4 minutes.
I just want to have a quick throw of my eye there with Big Rhino, see how far he's at the back end of the track at the moment, coming up to Sector 2 now. So he's on a timed lap. Let's see where he puts himself. And he's currently sitting on a 116.7. I'm pretty sure he wants to get into the 115s.
Yeah, and I'm having a look at Venom. Very smooth driving around the corners.
So nice to have Duncan and Charles here with us this evening, and you know, we'll be dragging them in and out, guys, over the course of the night and having a chat to them, and it's going to be fantastic having them on board. Just that everybody knows, we are doing a really big event. I'm trying to arrange a big event for the final race, which is Abu Dhabi, and we want to do a whole nice hour build up with good music and just get a really good vibe for the drivers so that they can, you know, race and have a good race for us. And I'm going to try and do something in conjunction with Duncan and them, as their company is going to be doing a whole thing. So let's see how that goes, and we make a really good event for these lads as the last final race at Abu Dhabi. I think it's going to be good.
I'm sure these people will love it. They love your music and your videos.
Yeah, I can DJ as well. I've done that in my life, so I'm pretty sure I can give them some really good music while they turning the meat on the Barbie, as they call it.
Yep. Marlene asking Charles and Duncan to behave is like asking a lion not to eat meat. You know,
or asking Clinton not to drink coffee. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, I've got the whole way me. I just finished my coffee and I'm having a glass of red wine right now.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And Chanel, thanks. Love the music. We love it too. I decided to do that. I love writing music. I compose music. So I decided to do that for the stream. That way we don't get any copyright strikes on YouTube because they can't touch us. It's my music. I own it. It's pretty cool.
And we've got 5 drivers on the 115s now. Jake's joined them in second position. 115.366, so just 0.02 behind Brian.
Jake's having a good lap there as well. Yeah, that's really, really good.
The times are climbing.
Yes, Osman coming to finish his lap right now. It's 116, about 117, actually more, 118. So he's 116, still going to be the lap at the moment. I don't think he was happy with that prior lap he had. Venom at the moment out on a hot lap as well, and he's coming to the last few turns, and let's see if he betters his time. I know Venom's about a 115, low 115, 114 boy, so I'm pretty sure you'll bang one out.
Yeah. Well, he's less than a second behind Brian at the moment.
Yeah.
First rates on this side, he's doing well, but he's a very smooth driver. I also expect him to jump.
I just the session is no longer available.
Yeah. It just kicked me out.
Yeah, me too. I will say this, while we are online, we know that EA Sports is having major sync issues at the moment. They are busy uploading and testing the new 2024 game, which is releasing in a month's time. So I suspect this is what all this is about. We will try and get in again, but yeah, I do think this is what's happening at the moment.
Let's see.
So it says I'm spectating, I just can't get in at all. So it would keep me kicked out. Martin de Bray, nice to see you there, brother, as always. How can you tell the people not let me play music? I play the best music, mate. What's wrong with you? I know you don't like German music, but I do, mate.
Okay, I just got an invite. Let's see if I can get back
You got
in.
one, that's great. I'm leaving session, see if I get an invite as well, because there's just no way I'm going to get back in the way it was. And everybody can get to see how we get into these games as well. Pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, Amy, EA is always broken. They've got so many issues lately. Look, they had a lot of stuff that they had to work on last year with syncing and safety car problems. It was kind of a big mess, but they fixed most of it up. But let's see what happens. Yeah, we're back in. Join session. I almost joined as a driver, mate. What's wrong with me?
Again?
Again. All right, let's see where we are. This mic of mine is super loud, everybody. I'm just going to put a little bit of a limiter on it so that I don't kill your ears every time I talk. Let's go down to about there. That should be good. Hopefully that's better for everybody. It's saying the same thing to me, mate. Every time I want to join the session, it no longer exists. I can't get back in as the streamer. That is crazy. They're going to have to restart the lobby. Maybe what they could do, Confucius, is actually finish their qualies and then see if we can get in from a new lobby then, if they're okay. As long as the drivers are fine for now, that's the important thing. So I think what we will do is I'll jump over to this commentators booth. No need to show people all the work I put in the background, and see if we can get back into this thing.
Yep. Just put on one of your videos. People love that.
Black, if you are around, I know you usually like watching yourself drive. You can hear me. Send me an invite, brother.
Yeah, please.
That'll be really cool of you, won't it? All right, let me introduce you guys to the Tier 2 drivers once again. These guys drive on Monday nights. They are at 8 o'clock every week. They've got 2 races left. One coming up this Monday where they will be driving the same as the Tier 1 guys. That's France. They'll have a week break, and then they're going to finish off at Abu Dhabi with the rest of the crew. The field is getting big. We started with 3-4 guys in Tier 2. We are up to 11 at the moment that drive on Tier 2, trying to fight for a spot to get into the Tier 1 as well. So, hey, these are those drivers, guys, and we hope to see you also supporting them a bit on Monday. I will be streaming their races from now on as well.
No one can stop us now. We are just our right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your Tier 2 Formula 1 Fusion Racing League driver introduction. Driving for Team Ferrari, Gertrude, number 51. Crank, number 82. Number 17, D2. Number 21, Goose Pro, Team Mercedes. Team Red Bull. Number 13, Justin Brink. And number 38, Francois. Team Aston Martin. Number 43, Tub Hero. Number 61, Jeffrey Cole, and number 69, Aiden Engelbrecht, Team Alpine. Driving for Team McLaren, number 32, Witgevaar.
No one can stop us now. We must unite. We must unite.
Hey, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back and we are live. I'm going to transition straight to the live stream for us and let's get it going. There we are. At least we get to see what's happening. Thanks for the invites, guys. Not sure what happened with EA, but we are back for everybody.
And Brian is out.
Brian, I see he's crashed out, but he's at a 1:15.3. Still got a good lap. Jake's really tight on him, isn't that, hey? 20 thousandths of a second difference. Wow.
Yep. Right behind him.
Luckily, we're still on Gete at the moment, coming in with his hot lap 2 now. He's in 4th place, trying to better that too. Then we're going to have Jake's going out and Brewer, so it's 2 guys to watch out. Venom's out, Griever's out. Sapper, I think, is on a hot lap at the moment as well, anyhow.
No, top 7 is now on the 115s.
Yeah, I see Safa's ahead of him. I'm going to quickly jump over to Safa right now. Let's see if he goes over the line. If he better see... Oh, he invalidated us on the last turn. Look at that. You guys will see it on the track. It goes red and tells you that they've invalidated their lap. And he will no longer take part in that.
Hey.
Only 1 minute left for them to cross that line. This horse is really quick. I saw he had a purple sector there. Purple sector 1 that was. So I want to see if he's going to better his time.
Yeah, of course, if the time runs out, they don't need to be in yet. They just have to not be in an out lap anymore. They have to be in at least a full lap.
Ooh, massive lap, I could say, in that pass.
115 flat.
That's a really good lap, Getaya. Well done, lad.
Nice.
Jumping on board with Brett. He gave me these new settings now, so you guys can actually Jake's out. Get a really good view of what the drivers see. But that's the new settings that we've just incorporated for on board. Looks really cool. You can see how fast these turns come, and the reaction time is really super quick.
Yeah, I'm on board with Getaya, and you can see as the guys drive, the slower drivers, how they pull to the side to let the faster drivers pass.
Really good etiquette by these lads.
The other Haas, Getaya's teammate, Venom, the new driver, as he came around, he pulled way to the side to let the guys on their full lap pass.
Very nice of them. I'm just having a look here at Brett. He's having a very good lap as well at the moment.
It's nice. Let's see if he goes up one.
Oh, gee, he goes to second place, does he? Really good lap by Brett.
Oh.
Who else is out there? Griever. We haven't spotted him yet for the night. He's just crossed the line and put himself into P11.
Everybody's done, and quite a few outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outs.
Maybe just pushing too hard. That's a possibility.
Yeah, but in the qualifying, it always happens in that last lap or two. The guy's just trying to push that little bit further. Just get that split second more.
Great lap there by Getaya, though. He's taking himself a P1 position here at Imola this evening at a 115 flat. So, yeah, we called it almost the 114s. I was hoping one guy would break that. But nonetheless, still really, really good.
Yep. Yes, Amy, he did. And, hopefully it's not something he learned from you.
I don't even know what that's about. All right, we've got a bit of a break.
Remember, Amy's Brian's other half, and she said he just kissed the wall too hard.
Right. Hey now, says the front wing and tyre. Let's quickly have a look. See, yeah, we've got the booth running. I've got a pole position. We've got Getaya in P1 this evening. So he's the driver that we actually want to get onto this podium here with us so we can have a chat with him. So what I'm going to try and do for us right now is let's transition over to the actual... we have to sprint, Confucius. You know how far it is, but we'll sprint quickly to the commentators booth for the pole position winner. Let's quickly... Oh, there we are. We've just made it into the room, everybody. That's how fast we are. So let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get Getaya on board here with us. I just need to figure out where he's sitting. He's not... Yeah, Getaya. He always... But you do know what that means. I'm going to pull in the second place driver. And that is Prix, the guy that needs to be tested for a whole bunch of stuff. And with us tonight, guys, back in the booth is Charles and Duncan. And Brett... Great lap at the end there to get P2. Just unfortunately didn't pip Getaya on that lap. However, still a good drive for you to get on the front row. Brett, that's not going to help us at all, and there's a reason for that, because absolutely nobody heard what you were saying, to be honest with you. So what are we going to do, Brett, is just stick with me, because I got this. I don't know how I got this, but I figured this out this afternoon because it gave me a problem, so I thought I would back myself for in case. And bang, give us a go now, Brett. No, wait, you're still not there, Bertie. I don't know what's going on here. There's no voice. You know how we do this? I've got a quick solution, guys. We're going to go straight back to our commentators booth, and now we should be able to hear... Brett, go for it.
Hello, can you hear me now?
We got you, brother. That's where we're going to do our interviews tonight.
Yep. Okay, sounds good.
So, yeah, sorry about that, Bertie, but how did that lap go? I know that you just didn't make it to get Getaya, but nonetheless, still a great lap there by you.
I had a brilliant first and second sector. I just threw it away in the last two chicanes. I threw 2 tenths away, so that's why I lost all my time to Getaya. But it was a fun lap. The setup is working quite well.
Yeah, I was going to say, the car looked really stable. Hey, when I was on board with it, it's looking good for you. So, how do you feel for the race, though?
It's going to be an interesting race because I think me and my teammate is running a little bit more downforce in the race, but I think through the middle and last sector we will gain a lot of time back, and if we could sit with someone just in the DRS, they will pull us on the straight.
Got it. I'm going to hand you over now, Bertie, to the 2 famous interviewers here. They'll be brought in for a special night.
Brett, how are you?
Can't complain on you.
I've been burning to ask you one question.
Here we go.
How do you every week get away with doping?
I will not call garlic doping.
No, but it seems like you put way too much yeast in your car.
Well, if it works, it works. You can't complain about it.
That's true, but how do you get it undetected?
That's where the secret lies.
The toughest interview you going to do, Brett.
Please do share with Griever. I think he can use some of your yeast. And if you've got some talent to spare, please send it to him.
Any talent will be more than welcome, Brett. Please, you've got enough to share. Anything will do for him.
I'll follow him on Saturday if he's at home and see if I can maybe give him some talent.
So some talent and some time, but more hours.
He must put a garlic bread on an open fire, and then after he ate it, then we can sit and talk about setups and stuff.
Just don't let him then talk. But yes.
Yeah, because according to Zane, broodjie must be a blow train. Met brood and spirits.
I
Zane said
think
that this brood was soaked in meth spirits at that place. So yeah.
And Chanel,
take in a race.
I'm gonna try and do a one-stop. I just have to see how the safety cars are gonna work out before I can say anything.
No. That word shall not be spoken.
Yeah, we're not allowed to speak about that word in this booth over here, Brett. Otherwise we summons it. But I will tell you this, Brett. Chanel's on your side. She goes, laugh out loud. This poor man. So there's somebody supporting you out there, Brett. They feel for you.
Well, Chanel,
Brett, we're talking to you about taking, how many stops you want to make in the race. We just want Griever to get off the line. And get past that first corner. So let's just start with small hopes.
Well, we've reviewed a lot of your videos during the course of this week, trying to show Griever how to turn. It doesn't look so difficult. You just need to turn your hands.
Now that same feeling you guys get with Griever, I get when I watch Clinton drive. Like, he makes it look so easy, and then when I go try it, it's just not there.
But what Clinton doesn't tell you is all his car setups, especially the alternator and starter, he bought from Trisim, and we sell the best quality stuff.
There you go. Don't tell them my secret, Duncan.
Well, there we go, Duncan. Marketing 101.
That's unreal. Marketing 101 and throwing Clinton under the bus 102.
Brett, we got some proper lights for your car too, don't worry.
Oh, and something that's been coming up in the comments quite a lot is, Brett, they want to know, are you whole wheat or white bread?
White Albany bread, sir.
Okay.
There you go. Wholesome.
Well done, guys. Well done. Bertie, that's it, mate. I'm going to let you get back. I know you only got a short time still to prepare, but keep your head down. Strongs for the race, hey? Keep it good and keep it clean, and I hope the best for you, man. Have a good drive.
And we will appreciate it if your pit stop says long to give Griever a chance.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, everybody. That was Brett right there. And Duncan and Charles, thanks for being in the booth with us, guys. We love it. It keeps the flow lekker loose. We dig that. Kom ons praat sommer in Afrikaans en sê vir julle baie dankie en stick around. Ons gaan nog 'n lekker aand hê vanaand julle.
Yep. Yes, daai is Engels Afrikaans hoor.
Ja nee, kyk, my ma is nie Afrikaans vir niks nie, hoor. Ek is eintlik baie goed Afrikaans. Laat ek julle mooi vertel hierso. Alright manne.
Maar Wanda hierso, wat kyk.
Maar ons sien julle op die ander kant, guys. Thanks, stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get this race up and away soon, and then I will be pulling Duncan and Charles in every now and then, everybody, as the race progresses, just to get their thoughts of what's going on with Griever and whoever else they're watching. So thanks, guys, for being here. We appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Hi, Confucius. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to get cracking now with their formation lap. It won't be very much longer. But yeah, nice interview. Nice to have other people on board as well, and just keeping it loose and fresh, isn't it?
I see that desync is running because quite a few guys have said left the session. I'm sure they're back, but it keeps on saying left session and all that. while it is waiting for players.
That's really tough. I think they might have to restart the lobby if that's the case, and I'll tell you why. If they've left the session, come back in now, they don't get chance again to do their setups and race strategies. They have to just climb in the car, wait for the thing to launch on the, not the formation lap, on the real lap, and then they can only take control of the car. I don't think it's fair.
No, it's not fair.
So let's see what they decide.
Like Brett left, and well, it just showed Brett left and Brett joined, and now it says Brett's left session again.
I'll tell you what we can do is I'm going to pull in the main kahuna that's running the lobbies, usually Black, and let's hear what he's got to say.
Let's do that.
Black, sorry for just dropping the bomb on you like this. Everything okay that side? People we see leaving. Is it a bit of a lobby problem?
No, it's EA.
We thought
that
so.
error that you got when you were spectating, I also got the same error. Brett's getting the same thing now. So he's just relaunching his game quick.
Is it not going to give him a little bit of an unfair advantage that if he comes back and takes control of the car, I think his car setup should be good, but he has no chance of doing a race strat then?
No, yeah, he luckily already chose his race strat.
Wonderful.
I just spoke with him, yeah.
All right, okay, so we're all good. We'll just hang 10 for you guys to get cracking, and we'll keep an eye on the lights over here, but have a good drive, Black. Thanks for the info.
100. Thanks, Lance.
Ciao.
Well, we've got Chanel flirting with Broiki because she says she likes white bread.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to make it a bit of a party up here. Let's get some music in the background there for us, Confucius.
Of course.
That's just for you people out there. Hope you're having a wonderful time with us here at Fusion Racing League. We're having a good time as always.
Yep.
Let's keep up with these chats. Let's see what these people have to say. Everyone is leaving to give Griever a chance, says Saint. But come on, Saint. What's
There's
going on?
Osman saying, I am not able to join the games.
Yeah, there's a major EA Sports problem, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and then Saint says about Chanel, she likes her buns buttered, so...
She's getting...
Oh, but Chanel is married. She's like, my husband is looking at me funny now.
This is getting spicy, everyone. Brother, he says, it's Wednesday, Clint. If I start partying now, I'm not going to go to work tomorrow.
That's okay.
Oh, well, in that case,
for a
Fronna,
personal day.
that's just for you, Fronna.
Yeah, and Amy just wants to give Brian a chance, but she says she need to restart.
Yeah, but I tend to agree with Amy there. We don't know what the implication is on the drivers, what's the fairness of the launches and that. So, same thing happens and same thing applies though. We're sitting in a situation where EA might just give us a little bit of a sync issue again on the next restart. It's going to be tough for the last few races going out, so we just have to bear with it, guys.
Yeah. But I don't understand how they can let one game affect another, but that's EA. They love their desync issues and so on.
Yeah, I tell you, I was hoping at one stage, Confucius, that what EA could even consider doing for us people that have leagues out there that support the game so much, can they not give us a streamers platform as well within the game so we can have different viewpoints and of drivers? It would be so classic if they can do something like that for us to stream better with.
Yeah. Isn't there a race directors or something part you can get for the game that's something like that? I've never used it, but I don't know.
Just say that again.
I know in some of the old games you used to get a special game called Race Director.
Oh yes.
Or a specific. I don't know what's that about.
No, I've heard about this, but I haven't done too much detailing on it. I know a lot of people, what they tend to do is just run the game and basically lock the screen, but then they run external overlays, their own ones, to make their own stream for it.
Yeah.
I do feel though that EA's got a great production as it is already, so I'm trying to incorporate that as much as we can with our field. So, but they also limit us a lot with what we can do.
Yeah, because it seems like Brett is struggling. His connection's going up and down.
Yeah, they're having a bit of issues at the moment, people, but at least we've got some good music and good people to chat to here on board, isn't it? Bietjie rooi wyn daar, Confucius. Great to hear about that.
Die glasie is amper leeg.
Pragtig. Ek drink koffie vanaand. Wat's fout?
Okay, I'm just going to hop into that one quickly and find out what's going on there.
Happy days. Thanks, Chanel. Yeah, we love the music. I love making this type of music and just keeping it fresh for everybody. And like I say, stay off the radar with YouTube. Frana's saying I've got to get a doctor's note ready for him tomorrow. I'll see what I can do for you there, Frana. Won't be legit, but I can make you one. You people are having a ripe old time on this chat. Love it, love it, love it. So good. Alright, let's get the music up for you lads. Have some fun over here.
It's just a ghost of you. Yeah, the ghost of you. Oh, I wish you were here when I see you so clear. It's just a ghost of you. Yeah, the ghost of you. Now we're back in my bed, but it's all in my head. It's just the ghost of you.
Yeah, so pretty much this is just compilations that I made so that, like I say, we can stay off the radar when it comes to copywriting strikes. I do a lot of orchestral stuff, as you'll hear coming up soon. We'll just dunk it down ever so softly. But yeah, it's cool stuff. Hey, Jeff Cole, my dad is on board. Oompa band, Jeff, that is. Hope you like that German track I wrote for you, Pops. Hey, Griever, a song from Brut to you, just a ghost of you. Well said there, Saint. That was very cool. So yeah, we're just waiting for the drivers to ready up, guys. We've got a bit of a sync issue happening with EA. We know that's going to happen for us. And it's, like we said, because of the new game that's being launched, 2024, coming out on the 28th of May. So yeah, pretty interesting that we're going to struggle with a couple of sync issues, but we'll get through this, as we always do. So Confucius also just running around trying to figure out what's going on. I see I've got Black in here with me. Black, everything good?
Yeah, we're just quickly restarting the entire lobby because it desynced completely for everyone.
Mate, that's fair enough. I think that's the best thing to do to give it fair. Are we going to go straight into the race with custom grid?
Yes, yeah.
Sounds good to me, brother. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks for the info, man.
Pleasure.
All right, guys, so you heard it directly from the host himself. Major desyncs happening. We expect this from EA, so we're going to do a lobby restart. Let everybody get sorted and do their thing, and we're going to be back with you guys very shortly. I'll do a couple of my intro videos. You've seen the tier 2 drivers. Let's introduce these drivers that's going on to track now this evening as well. And then what we will do is, as soon as they're ready, we will get back into the mix and show you guys a live stream of Imola here at Fusion Racing League. Everybody, see you on the other side.
Number 43, Tabihiro, Alfa Romeo, South Africa.
Number 66, Doctor Who, Alfa Romeo, United States.
6, Kazi, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
Number 48, Robin the Scout, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
84, Jakes, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 60, King Alpha, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 29, Griever, Aston Martin, South Africa.
31, Cooper, Aston Martin, South Africa.
81, Staffel Guy, Ferrari, the Netherlands / South Africa.
Number 9, Jan Mokkel, Ferrari, the Netherlands.
Number 23, Getaya, Haas, South Africa.
Number 19, Casto, Haas, South Africa.
21, Goose Pro, South Africa.
Number 35, Osman, McLaren, Mauritius.
Number 92, Joshua Knott, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 7, Chooks, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 15, Detlef Straw, Red Bull, South Africa.
Number 52, Johan Rood, driving for Red Bull Racing, South Africa.
46, Keycracker, Williams, South Africa.
Number 25, Brian, Williams Racing, South Africa.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The guys are all in the lobby. We are going to get cracking very shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Decided to give you guys a bit of a tearjerker at the end of that, but it is dedicated to the lives that we lost at Imola, hence that design of video. But yeah, cool. Let's get on with the show. Where are these lads? We need to get cracking, boys. Let's go. We want to see a race.
Yep, it seems like everybody's there.
They're all in. We're just waiting. You know what's happening? That's why we've got 2 or 3 minutes extra here. They are busy setting up the custom grid because the qualifiers was perfect. So they're setting the guys' qualies up, and then we're going straight into the race.
Manual grid from the qualifier because qualifier is not part of the race because they start a new lobby. Okay.
You see what I've just done? The ultimate party style, straight into a tearjerker. Front up says no needs tissues. You gotta love it.
Yep.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around with us. Like we say, Wednesday nights are great.
Yep, we've got a new chatter here, Jobao.
Jobao? It sounds like a hip-hop name, I like that.
Spark 88.
Some say that Griever is the secret ingredient in the fuel mix that turns ordinary drivers into legends. Legend has it that Ayrton Senna himself whispered Griever's guide throttle foot before every race. I don't know what the last one was, but that was sweet there, Duncan. Duncan coming out with all his poetry again, lads. That was beautiful.
Yep.
Legend has it that Ayrton Senna himself whispered Griever guide throttle foot before every race. Something like that.
Yeah, we've got a good turnout on the chatters this evening. Having a nice chat. It seems like the guys are chatting a bit more than the ladies this evening.
That's what we want to see. Competition is on, ladies. The emojis are not going to count. They're going to count, but they're not going to cut it tonight. The men are going.
Yeah, come on, cheerleaders.
The emojis pop up again, bro. Wonderful.
Yeah, Marlene needs to decide, eh? At the moment, she's siding with the boys.
She's with the boys.
No. She should be one of the cheerleaders. No.
All right, guys.
And
that's
the emoji flying.
There's Casto. Unfortunately, Casto couldn't make it with us this evening. I think it's Casto that had the issues with the internet. So unfortunately, not with us. Guys, while we always do this, I know that Confucius does this usually, but let's have it. What's your predictions for this evening? 1, 2, and 3. What do you guys think?
Come on. We've got so many usuals. Come on, guys and ladies. Mama Wanda, all of you, give us your prediction. 1, 2, and 3.
I know who P1's going to be, and I know who's P2. I'm trying to figure out who's P3. That's my take on this. So for me, P1 is going to be Confucius. P2 is Clinton Cole. So we're definitely there. The third place, that's the fighter.
Oh, Frana calling Griever for 1.
Griever for 1. Brian
but
for
Duncan
1.
But Duncan saying 14. But yeah. Okay, well, yes, Amy, we know Brian for 1. But you need to pick 2 more, not just 1. There we go. Mandy going. So Brian Brut Jakes. Possibility.
Brian Brut Jakes. That looks good. That's a... I don't want to write off Khataya and Safa. I think Khataya and Safa can be in the mix too.
True. That's why I say it's a possibility, not a definite. Because those guys like fighting up there.
Amy says she's 3rd. So there we have it. Confucius 1, Clinton 2, Amy 3rd. Guys, we got our podium for tonight.
There we go. Sorted. They don't even need to race. Let's quit.
No one loves black. Sis. And that's Black that's saying it, guys. Black, we love you, my brother. You got so many things on your plate in the background. We even forgot to chat about you. But thanks, Black, for all your effort. We really appreciate it.
Yep, of course.
Stay in, guys. Stay in. Looks like we're going to get onto that formation lap sooner than we thought. I'm so happy.
Come on, it's only Mandy called it. Everybody else. Give me a 1, 2, and 3. What do you think? Okay, so Amy says Brian Safa Griever.
Brian Safa Griever?
Totally, except for the Brian part. That don't count because she and Manuel just called Brian. So, but yeah.
Here we go. We are
even your mom said Griever 3rd.
Griever 3rd? Look at that. Is she jumping on the Grieve squad there?
Chanel saying Brian, Amy.
Mum, I'm kind of disappointed. I thought you would have said no Clinton for P1, but thanks for that. Choose Griever. No worries.
Just feel the love.
I feel the love. She says, Brit, then what's going on? Can somebody please support black? Can somebody say black's going to win? Then I will be happy.
Except for black. Black can't say it. Somebody else should say it.
Yes, exactly. Detlef, you're not allowed to commentate now. Comment, rather. Not commentate, comment.
Leanne calling Safa for a win.
Jump in, Clinton, and I'll call you
Clinton,
for one.
Martin says no sound. Okay. Duncan went for black. He says, like, black's going to win.
No sound as in game sound, or no sound as in our sound?
Okay, so everybody, is it game sound, general sound, specific sound? Which one's not there? Wanda saying Bruet Safa Griever. That's two people. Mandy says she's got sound.
Yeah, I was going to say, just check your sound on your side. If you don't have sound, it might be that you pressed mute by mistake.
Yeah, Martin, maybe, you know, that little hearing aid? Did you charge it last night? Is it turned up?
Yeah, volume up, please. Battery's full.
Yeah, volume up.
Venom, Brian,
Martin going
Safa.
Venom, Brian, Safa.
Interesting call there.
Well, Venom is the wild card. I mean, look at that newbie in Formula One. What he did. What was his name? Behrman?
Venom.
No, the guy in real Formula One. That rookie that they pulled in to race for Sainz. Was it Behrman?
Yeah, Behrman. But I mean, he killed it. He had a
7th.
It was an absolutely brilliant race by him.
Yeah.
Guys, we are live. We are on the formation lap. There's our new view of the drivers. Beautiful shot on board as well. And yeah, we're going to see these guys launch in just under a minute and a half. We are going to be
Castro calling for Venom to win.
Like I like to call it, wives out, and away we go.
Rana saying black corner win. Fane saying Bruet, Brian, Safa. People seem to like those three for the win.
This is the man everybody else is also supporting, Griever. P11 tonight in that Aston Martin, so we'll keep our eye on him coming through the race and see how he shapes up. See, he's starting on hards. Interesting call to see what the guys are on. Mediums in front. Bruet is on mediums. Mediums for Brian. Mediums. Venom hards. So Venom's trying to get a little bit of longer stint going for himself in the latter
going
stages.
for the long and then a sprint finish.
Frana saying, Clint, check my number for the league. I will do, mate. Can't right now, but I will check it out. I think you're saying it's the same as Behrman's number is what I'm picking up.
Who's that?
Frana. He also races with us in Tier 2.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. You guys want to see that parking?
The guys are expecting a lot of tire wear, seeing that it's mediums and hards out there. So this track seems like you said, it's hard on the tires.
I think it's going to be hard on the tires tonight.
So the top 4 has mediums, and then it kind of fluctuates hards and mediums.
Perfect. Parking there by Hite. He's going to get himself a good launch. Let's see what Griever does.
Oh, there's a hard break for somebody.
Griever coming up to the line now. Doesn't want to push it too much. He wants to make sure he gets a purple parking.
Let's see. Oh, there's some guys pushing each other.
Oh, he was over the line.
Safa disqualified. Ouch, Safa and Griever and Joshua and Kazi, all DSQs. Ouch. Moment just too big for those 4 drivers.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fusion Racing League. This is the 24th of April. We're waiting for lights to go out. 2 lights left. It's wives out, and away we go here at Imola this evening. And we can't wait to see what's going to happen at turn 1. We know that it's crazy. This camera shot was absolutely bad. We couldn't see anybody. But we are trying to stay on P1 at the moment. Big crash.
Guys are really taking out the boards on the side. But it doesn't seem like there was any damage to a car. Do have a caution. and there's not really a lot of fluctuations in the positions. Biggest change was Rhino with a 4-position drop, but the rest is 1 up, 1 down, etc. So it's small changes. So good start.
Very good start, clean start. Looks like they did take out a couple of boards only. Hopefully no front wing damage, but it looks like they got away pretty clean, these lads. We also know, Confucius, with EA's desync that we used there, lap 1, tough for us to see what's going on with the timing zones there, but I'm pretty sure it'll fix itself up again after lap 1.
Yep, it usually kind of eases after a couple of laps.
Oh, Ferrari getting spun around there at the moment. I think Ferrari went deep in on Black. Black spinning the Ferrari around. Black seems to be okay. He's still going, though.
Oh, we've got total change. Tatea's dropped down 2 places to 3rd. But no big gaps. We've got our first time, which is a 120. Still, of course, cold tires. So it doesn't really count.
Doesn't really count. Quite right. And then also it's the launch lap, so they start very slow. I think this will be an indication now. We've got a big battle going on here. P1, Brian taking a move.
Brian, yes, and Brian takes first.
Great little move there by Brian. P1 at the moment for that Williams. Red Bull's going to have to do some work. Look at that beautiful time.
Yeah, and look at Katea. The 2 Haas right behind each other. Team racing there. And they on Brett's heels. They want to go to a 1-2.
They want to get a 1-2 over here, but Brett is not letting go of Brian either. He's keeping the pressure up on him and making this whole thing count at the moment. Great start by everybody. I don't see too much damage. Nobody's dived back into the pits. And yes, let's not summons it, but it hasn't happened.
Yep. But yeah, so far, good race, good start. Usually that first corner, you get a wing lost and all that. Katea taking Brett.
She making the move.
Yep.
Move's been made.
He's chasing Brian.
I know what Brett also likes to do, Confucius. He loves looking after those tyres. Brett likes to go 1 or 2 laps deeper than most people, and I think that might be what he's trying to do. Stick within the DRS maybe now coming up, and yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah. But there you can see Brian already cutting 2 seconds from that first time of Brett. Those tyres are now warming up.
Nice little battle going on with the Ferrari and Mercs and Red Bull here. Coming into turn 1.
Katea taking Brian for first position.
Totally missed that move on my side. We've got to keep our eye on these front runners. I know we want to see action at the back, but these front runners are changing positions all the time. Good driving.
The first four right on each other's heels. They like 0.2, 0.3 second and drop it to a 0.5, but they're right there.
Yeah. Bit of a tailspin there for Katea, losing a couple of tenths, giving that position, well, giving the time back to Blade. He's closing in on him again. Remember, DRS is coming in now at the next lap, so that's going to be a massive advantage on this track.
He needs to open that gap over a second, otherwise the DRS is going to kill him.
Absolutely. DRS is super powerful here at Imola. It's a long straight with a long period of DRS.
And the top three, sitting on medium tires, Venom, the new guy, right on their heels with hard tires.
Keeping these guys real at the front there, like seeing that. There you can see the wings opening up now, burning the battery to try and get past Brewer. Makes the move and he sticks it.
Yep, Venom taking Brewer, the new guy.
Great little drive there by
like
Venom.
We said, those two Haas are going for a 1-2. Because we've got the Haas in 1 and a Haas in 3rd position. Now chasing down Brian.
Safa and Jake's doing some changes here as well at the moment. These guys are battling beautiful. Great drive. I mean, let's look at it. From there all the way up to P15, these guys are within a second or two of each other all the way. It's good driving.
Yep. No, great driving so far. And it is the challenging track because, you know, chowing tires that much.
Absolutely. One of the
Lights fast corners.
That turn we just passed now, one of the toughest corners. Let's see if we can get another driver that's just going through it. There it is. You're braking into this. It's very like off camber and you want to lock up all the time. And if you put too much throttle, the back end just loses on that turn. And it speeds up to the chicane so tight, you're trying to cut this as hard as you can and then get that car to settle and throttle as quick as you can as well. Tough little track this.
Yep, but that's what keeps it interesting.
Chook's dropping down all the time. Now I'm not sure what's happening to him, but I see he's losing a couple of positions. jumping down to Griever. He's in P11. He was P12, so back on his starting position off the grid. Back to P11 is Griever at the moment. These guys are battling.
Brian sitting 0.3, 0.2 behind Geteye. Geteye not managing to open up the gap for these out of the reach for a DRS. And Venom, the new guy, is doing very well.
He's a great little driver. I've driven with him for years as well. He's got speed on him. He's very consistent. So he is definitely a name to watch out for. There's no doubt.
Yep, and he's 0.4 behind Brian. He's chasing for that 1-2.
He's really going at it. And if you look at that, look at his battery power. He's still got 80% of ERS compared to the guy in front of him, Brian, at 28. So major difference in saving the battery power as well.
Yeah, very economic driver. But Venom is sitting in third position with hard tires.
With hard tires, exactly. He can go
so
really
those
deep.
Two in 1-2 need to go into a pits before him.
Yeah, they want
to
to
give him a chance to run a bit more.
Absolutely. Look, they might want to do undercuts here to try and gain some time again on the drivers. I think that's going to come in handy. But yeah, they're going to have to pit early, and the only way they're going to get some advantage on this is if what we're not allowed to speak about happens, then the medium runners get a little bit of a break.
Yep. Oh, and this time Brian is being bribed with ice cream. Let's see if he can get that ice cream.
Look at this battle going on here between Red Bull and AlphaTauri. Black trying to take Robin on these little aces coming through here now. Loads of speedy carries into that. Slightly off track. He might be looking at a penalty soon. Griever getting himself a penalty, 3 seconds, but open the door for Taser. Oh, they knocked each other.
Oh.
There's going to be chatter about that one afterwards. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yep, 2 guys dropping.
And we've got it on stream, lads, so we're going to have to chat about that one.
Yeah. Ouch. Okay, so
more things happening there with Black and Chooks right now.
Big Rhino, Griever, and Black moving up because of that little bumper bash. Big Rhino going up to 8th position.
Griever now at 9th. He's made up 2 positions too, so good driving by him. I think he can do really well if he holds his head, does a good strat. What is he driving? His hards. Good on you, lad. Go deep with those.
Jake Stakes Sapphire.
There they are.
8th position.
See, he's taken him. I almost said took him. Don't know what word that was, but it was close enough. I said it. But yeah, that was a good move there by. What happened on turn 1?
Sapphire takes it back.
Yeah, something happened there to Jake's. But Jake's had him because of the DRS. You can see how powerful that was. Beautiful drone shot. I love these drone shots. They're stunning. Let's have a quick look-see here. I think what I want to do is, while we've got a bit of a gap, Tub Hero and Kazi having a battle as well at the moment. Something's happened there to Tub Hero, I'm sure. And the Doc up now to P12 in the Alfa Romeo. Hey, Doc, nice to see him on track as always. Had a great drive on Monday.
Great driver, great guy. And if you look at the front, Brian Geteye has now gotten to a 2nd. So he's just out of reach of that DRS. Same with Brian to Venom.
Do you see what I mean about what about Brewitt? Look how he's managed his tyres, managed his car. He's keeping himself within that period. He's doing really well. I think that's technical.
Just flipping up.
Now he gets the wing and he just gets pulled along all the way. Clever lad. Good driving.
Yep. All part of the strat.
I tell you what, if we can, I think we've got a little bit of time to do this. I'm going to jump over to Griever, jump on his board there, and let's have a chat to the 2 wonderful people we brought here with us this evening, Duncan and Charles. I'm going to just drag them in here and we can have a quick chat to them. Duncan, Charles, there you can see Griever's shot on board live at the moment. Here, what do you guys got to say about the driving so far?
Clint, the only thing I can say is the only reason why Griever's climbing positions is because people are crashing. So, come Griever, let's go, man.
Look, it's a strat in its own that if you play that type of game, it could work out for you. Keep it clean, keep the penalties loose. He's unfortunately got those 3 seconds, could hurt him later. But hey, that's a good move by him. He's in P9 from P12 starting. Pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely great. Definitely great Great stuff. Good trying from his side. But I mean, like, watching Griever on a racetrack is like witnessing a rare performance art piece. You know, you never know quite what to expect, but you can't look away. You know,
you can't look away, right? I love that. That is well said, sir.
And the track is now spreading out a bit, but on the back we've got Doctor Who chasing down Black. Black's and Doctor Who's shuffling positions.
Chook's big spin at the moment as he's facing the wrong way. He's going to lose a couple. Another spin just there behind him as well. Wow, that was two in a matter of a second of each other.
Yeah, what's happening with Chooks?
Yellow flags, but we are not going into full caution as yet, so that's pretty good to see.
Chooks dropped all the way to 15th, now back to 14th.
Back to 14th, yeah.
Way drop there.
But let's get back onto Griever. I don't know if this is possible. I'm not actually allowed to do this, but I mean sometimes I just do things that I'm not allowed to do, you know what I mean? So what do you guys say we pull Griever into the chat here with us while he's driving, see if he'll even handle it?
That would be fantastic.
Would you love that, Duncan? Is Duncan even there?
I'm sure he is. I'll get hold of him right now. But let's go straight across there, Clint.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to just throw Duncan out for a second. There might be a connection issue. I brought him back in. Duncan, are you there now?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
there we go. We've got you perfectly.
There we go.
Let's do it. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah, no.
There we go, lads. He's all yours.
Okay, floor him, Griever.
Go, Griever. Push, pal, push.
Okay, that's simpleton. If you take it slower, you'll make the bends. And keep your car on the track, Griever.
Yes.
and you're uncommented. If you fit a Tri-Leg Black Series battery, the battery will last longer. Set for quality, not quantity.
He's trying to make a move, lads. He's trying to pass Big Rhino. They're having a huge battle, and you guys are giving him battery tips.
There we go, Griever.
Great drive, Griever.
What you doing?
Lads, that's Griever getting a mouthful here live. I'm going to drop him back to Cooper immediately. There we go. How cool is that, everybody? It's so nice to have you on board with us here, Duncan and Charles, giving the guy a little bit of love in your way, isn't it?
Dis Afrikaanse liefde, dis hoe ons dit doen, hart of niks.
Hart of niks, eh? Love it, guys. We're going to chat to you guys just shortly again, but stick around. It's nice having you around, eh?
Yep. 100%.
Hey, Confucius, that's so much fun when we can do things like that with the people live.
Yep.
Griever making up positions,
look at the front. I'm looking at the new guy, eh?
Venom.
He's staying on the heels of Brut. He's not letting him go. He's staying between 0.5 and 0.7 behind Brut.
And he's going to close that gap now, having the DRS advantage. So there you can see
and
it.
And he's doing it. He's just dropped to 0.1.
But immediately, once again, I have to point this out to not just the drivers on stream when they watch this back, but also to the viewers. He's a new driver. I've driven with Venom for, like I say, many years. I've known him a long time. He's a clean driver. You can see it. The respect he shows for other drivers on track. That comes through practice. It comes through loads of driving with fast guys all the time. And it's nice to see that again.
Yeah, it's just practice over. It's like eventually becomes second nature.
But Doctor Who, what's he doing? He's making some grounds on somebody, isn't he?
He's catching up to Black again.
There's definitely something going to transpire there between the top four because Venom is keen to get that position back from Brett.
He is, and he's closing the gap.
See, Brian's also just managing that gap too. 1.8, 1.9 seconds behind Getaia. It was at 2.3 at one stage, so there's definitely some time management going on there.
And in the back, Joshua catching up to Kazi. Kazi not having a good evening.
He's giving Kazi a hard time. Let's jump over to him quickly while we can. Look at that. It kind of makes me feel like the real F1 that we're watching. Look how low down those Mercs are.
Yep. I don't know. I don't like last year's Merc. It looked like a car was melting.
Oh,
the
yeah.
shape it got.
And do you remember everybody had the same problem? They all had porpoising in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
You know, and all the teams managed to figure that out seriously quickly, except for Merck, which was sad to see because these are guys that won plenty of championships as a team.
Yeah. And then the year before, it was that one with the really bad bobbing. When was it? Monaco.
Monaco, correct.
That Hamilton hurt his back and all that.
Yeah.
That was really bad. You could see that car going down the straight. But yeah.
And then again, Monaco doesn't even have the longest straights in the world. So they were really struggling with it.
They were. And it wasn't only Merck that moaned about it. It was just at the worst.
Correct.
See, gaps slowly opening up here, and it's a very nice, clean race. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. While we're here, I'm just going to quickly have a look at... I like the intervals, but the detail. Just want to have a look at the penalties of the drivers. Brian with 3 at the moment. Safa on 6.
6.
Griva on 3. Well, everybody else on 3 that you see there. Taser, Tub Hero.
Taser, all 3s. But even that little 3 has cost the guys 1 or 2 positions.
It has.
Because if you look at it now, for instance, if the race had to finish right now, Ryan would drop to 4th position.
Exactly. So that's where these penalties come in and hurt you at the end of the race, especially if there is what we're not allowed to talk about that happens. Then these guys get hurt.
Brett takes Brian for 2nd position.
Yeah, I think he's really managed this tie as well as Brett. He's also put himself...
getting a 3-second.
He's gone and put Brian between him and Venom as well, which is a clever move. He's trying to break up that gap too.
And Cooper living up to his name and getting a 3-second. They're racking up those 3 seconds now. But still look at Venom. He's staying right behind number 3.
Yeah.
And he's actually closing the gap to Brian.
And now there's what the advantage is in this game. When you race this game and you start on hards and you don't have any problems during the race, the hards going over to mediums is your faster pace because your car's much lighter. The mediums come and kick in as if they were almost softs, if you will. And all the people on mediums go to hards and they struggle with lap pace at the end. So he's going to have a massive fighting chance come to the end of this race.
Brian taking the pit. He's the first in the top 10 to take a pit stop.
Good move there by Brian because he's going to try and do an undercut. Effectively, I would think that Gete and Brewer are going to dive into the pits this lap as well to cover him off.
And Brian stopped from mediums to hards. So he's going for the long haul now.
He's going to the end.
Got to finish this race on those tyres.
Chooks, I see, he's putting himself on a set of softs. He's on them for 4 laps already.
He's probably to see if he can catch up a bit. Because he seems to be struggling. I don't know. Maybe wrong setup on his car. He seems to be struggling. It's very unlike Chooks.
There you guys can see the pit stops already. Brian, he's just done his pit now. We know about that. Jakes has had a pit stop. Chooks, Cooper, Goosebro, and King Alpha all with the pit stop. Nobody else has pitted yet. So, yeah, a couple of pits coming soon. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yep.
And position changes. Let's have a look at that. That's interesting. 1 and 2 on their right positions where they started, where they qualied. Venom moving up 2. Safa moving up 5 places. One of the highest gainers, along with Doc moving up 5 places too. Very good move by both of them. Brian, unfortunately, 5 down, but we know he's just pitted, so that can't be the right read at the moment. Jake's, however, down by 8.
Yep, and Venom, we've got a Haas 1-2.
We've got a Haas 1-2 again, sir.
Yep.
And we've got a beautiful clean screen for everybody to view.
Brett in 3rd position. Brian, with that pit stop, dropped him to 8th. And he's back on 7th.
Yeah, he's going to... I'm surprised that the other 2 didn't go into pits there, Confucius, being on those mediums. Brian's going to make up a loads amount of time on these 2 now because of the undercut. Sitting on fresh hards, the first 5 laps, he's definitely gaining time on them.
But Hataya is sitting on 14 lap mediums, where Venom is sitting on 14 lap hards. Because all the top 5 haven't gone into pit yet.
They haven't. And we've got to consider now Venom, Gete, we're on board with him at the moment. He's got some back markers coming his way. So he's going to have to contend with that too. Yes, he's going to probably benefit from a bit of DRS if he can get close enough, which is great for him. But he still has to pass these guys.
Yep. And we've got...
And he's in the pits.
Gete and Brut on 14 lap mediums. Where Venom, Rhino, and yeah, okay, so Griever just dropped to 6th position. So Venom and Rhino is on 14 lap hards. There we go. Khateya has gone to pits. Put on some new hards. So Khateya also going for the long haul for the finish now, but he only dropped to 3rd position.
If I missed something, that Venom has passed Brut again into P2 because Brut was behind Khateya.
Yeah, but then Venom took him for 3rd. So Venom took 2nd. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And with the gap, Khateya has only dropped to 5th position. So it's Venom, Brut, Brian, Griever, Khateya for the first 5.
I tell you what.
But the top 2 still need, top 1, 2, and 4 still need to pit. They're on 15 lap, but 1 and 4 is on 15 lap hards, where Brut, those tires must be getting pretty worn because he's on 15 lap mediums.
Yeah, Venom having a really strong drive here, I think, on those hards. He's playing good. He's playing a good drive. Brut's on the pits now. I actually, for a second, I thought that Brut was going to go and put himself on a set of softs if he can let those mediums stick out for another 5 laps. But I don't think he wants to take that risk. That's an aggressive run. Where's he coming out, though?
Darren says Chooks has got a new wheel. He's still getting used to it. Brian putting up a new fastest time of 1:18.265.
And he's come out way ahead of Brut. Look what I said to you about that undercut.
Yep.
Look how powerful it is. Look how far down Brut is after his pit stop now. And he was there up there with Brian at that stage. But there's a massive gap there now, almost 5 seconds that he gained on him.
And we've got some philosophers. Johan van der Merwe saying speed is useful only if you're running in the right direction.
Dead right.
But a huge gap, but it doesn't say much because between 1 and 2 there's a 21-second gap. But Venom has not gone into pit yet.
Yeah, and he's got a 20-second gap on Brian, so it's going to be tight when they come out. But once again, that's what I said is going to happen at the end of this race. Remember, Venom's going to switch himself over to a set of mediums. There he's pitting now. So he's going to set himself up to a set of mediums. He's going to come out very tight here with Brian, but those mediums are going to be on fire within the next lap or 2, and he's going to make huge amounts of time then.
That's a 21-second gap to 2nd position. So I would say Venom out at 4.5.
Yeah, he might.
Khateya putting up a 1:17, cutting a second.
Venom might just come out ahead of Brut here. Brut might just pip him on the straight. Let's see. No, he's come out ahead of Brut.
Let's see. The 2 fastest times at the moment. Khateya on a 1:17.141. Safa has a 1:17.151.
That's a second difference.
Very close.
Is that a second difference?
No, a 0.01 difference.
0.01?
Exactly, 0.01. Wow. One is a 1:17.141 and the other one's a 1:17.151.
Yeah, that's going to be close. There's no doubt about it. Looks like these hards are really also coming to light there for Brut. I mean, he's just started on them, but he's sticking with Venom at the moment.
Venom back in 4th. They're doing very well for a new driver. Ooh, Chook's getting a 5-second for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, that's tough, those. But he can serve it on the next pit stop if he pits again.
And he's switching to his mediums, going for that final run.
Interesting battle coming up here, Confucius. These guys are going to be hard at each other at the end. I mean, we had lap 19 of 32. But look how tight it is to the top 6 there.
And if you look at the stops, everybody has done 1 stop. Except for Chooks on 2 stops because he switched to those softs.
Yeah.
And Griever with 0 stops.
Griever, the man with 0 stops. Look at that, lad. That is just brilliant. He's just spit it now. He's coming out the pits at the moment. I know Charles and Duncan's going to be so proud of him now. He's the last guy to pit, and he can go to the end with those tires.
Yep, we can finish this. He's on the medium, so yeah, top 3 running the hard tires. But as we saw, some of these guys are just, I don't know, it's almost like they're better on the hard tires.
Yeah, it looks like the hard tires is just feeling good for them. As soon as they climbed on, I'm surprised. I'm looking at the car of Brett at the moment. It looks grounded, looks comfortable. It doesn't look like he's fighting the car so hard. Cooper retired. Did he crash? DNF.
Ouch.
We've got our safety car, ladies and gentlemen. The safety car
we're allowed to say it now.
Out. We can say it. It's official. Wow. But I'll tell you what, let's give it to the lads. 19 laps, first safety car.
Yep.
Great move. Everybody diving into the pits now because it's still early days.
Yep.
You got to just
Sorry,
love...
Mandy, it wasn't us. We'll blame it on who mentioned it? Duncan. Who mentioned it first on the stream?
Yeah, who mentioned it? Come on, put your hand up. Wow, Kataya and Brian coming out right behind one another there. Great little pit stop by both of them. But yeah, coming up to the safety car now. I think that they're letting the lapped cars just go. And there you can see it now.
And Griever just one lap, he put it one lap too early. One.
Jakes has been disqualified there. The reason Jakes got disqualified is he shot past the safety car when it was orange, meaning he's not allowed to pass the safety car. And I don't know if it wasn't seen on his screen, but if you don't get, well, if you go past the safety car, it's going to DQ you if you stay ahead of the safety car for longer than 15 seconds or 10 seconds. So unfortunately for Jakes, but his race has just come to an end in an unfortunate manner.
Yeah, well, that happens. It's part of the rules.
That happens. It's part of the rules. Let's bring in, while we're at the safety car, because now I think we can have a better chat to Griever. He's just coming out of the pits, and yeah, let's see if we can have that chat once more. We will bring in Griever first and just let him know what's going to happen. If he doesn't get bombarded. Griever, how are you doing, sir? I know you're driving, and we don't usually do this, but are you okay with us having a quick chat?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm going to bring in your 2 engineers because they want to have a chat to you again, and here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a chair and smack my 2 engineers over the head after that one.
You got. I was saying
that basically cost me that fight.
Yeah, you were on a fight and they were going you live.
Griever, you seriously need to start picking your teammates better.
Like you.
No, he crashed out and he didn't take anybody out for you. No, you'll never get to podium.
Griever, I am so proud of you. You climbing up the ranks there, but because people are falling out. But let's not look at that. Continue racing. We're supporting you as far as possible.
You want to see while I fell in the ranks now? You and Duncan go look at a bloody mirror.
Hey guys, there you go. No love lost between this whole family over here. Hey, last words you guys have for Griever while I drop him out.
Yes, don't change your tires again and put at the correct time.
Make sure you make the corner, Griever. Go, my guy.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Cheers, man.
There you have it, guys. Duncan and Charles alongside us here on another channel. I bring them in as we need to have a chat to them and then give Griever a little bit of, I don't know if that is that motivation?
Well, they are the griefing squad.
You know what? I can see it. At the end of the day, you can see it in the background. It's a lot of love for the lad. There's no doubt about it. They wouldn't be here if they didn't support Griever. That's the way I see it.
And the whole branch is here.
The whole branch is here, man. Thank you, guys. All you guys crazy mad there on the chats. We love it. So, yeah, what do you guys say? Shall we do a little bit of a... I don't know how much time we got. Let's do a short little sponsor video just until we get going.
Of course. They love your videos.
Hey, welcome back live, ladies and gentlemen. I had to cut that video a little bit short, but we are back and going. We're waiting for the launch of Brian. He's going to restart us. It's like starting for a second time here. And there he goes. Long straight to contend with, though. He's going to give major slipstream to Geteya and Safa and Venom at the back there. Never mind Bruit. They're going to just eat off of that slipstream. Brian might have put himself under a bit of pressure here with that start, but let's see how he holds it off. He's got to open up those elbows now, put them out and defend his position, which he did really well into turn 1 there, by the way.
But he's staying on in front, but huge fight between Brian and Geteya.
Yeah.
And not cutting out Venom. He's doing very well.
Venom and Bruit having a great battle there too.
Yep.
Massive battles going on at the back there, but I just want to keep my eye on these front runners at the moment, guys. These are the guys fighting for podiums. So we want to see if they're going to make any in-routes on anybody else. They've had a time to change tyres, Confucius.
Brian getting a 3-second. Ouch. Geteya still driving clean. Bruit clean. Osman clean. Kazi and Doctor Who, no penalties.
Good driving by those lads. Look at that now. He's on 6 penalties, is Brian, at the moment. That's going to maybe hurt him at the end of the race. We've got less than, 10 laps left, 9 laps left with this one. That could hurt. Safa as well. 9-second penalties.
9 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, because Brian now needs to outrun Geteya by 6 seconds.
Yeah, as it stands now.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Geteya will take P1, Bruit takes P2 if it finishes now.
Yep.
That's how close it is.
Yep.
Changes happening there at the moment with Osman them. Let's see what's going on there. Big Rhino having Osman. Making it stick.
Those penalties are flying, because if you look at the down 6 second, 9 second, 3 second, 3 second, 6 second, 3, 6, 6, 3.
Wow.
There's lots of penalties.
Those are big penalties. Look, it's easy to run off this track. There's no doubt about it. You know, if you're too hot into a turn over here, you shoot past the track, and they are very strict, these corner cuttings. If both tires are just over that, or there you see it. You just saw it on Geteya. He got himself his first 3 seconds. As soon as the tires are past the white line, bam, you get your penalty.
Yeah, because if the game had to finish now, Safa would drop to 7th position.
Correct. Bruit stays in P1.
Because he's just racked up another one, 12 seconds.
Just to put that into perspective, that's half a pit stop.
Yep.
That's a long time. That's a drive-through penalty in its own.
Yep. Oh, those penalties are going to hurt the guys.
117 flat.
117 flat. Nice.
Very good lap time there. He's having him on the outside. He's trying to make the movies, though. He makes it stick. Brian tucks himself in behind Geteya, just trying to hold the position.
But now the problem, Geteya is sitting on 3 seconds. Just racked up a 3 second. Brian being taken by Safa.
Brian losing another position there.
But Safa sitting on 12 seconds.
I have to keep my eye on Bruit. Bruit's making loads of ground on Venom at the moment as well. These guys are really pushing hard, Confucius. This is why you're seeing these penalties. They gain to the limits of this car and the track. Interesting.
These guys
why did Venom stuck on mediums and Bruit's on softs? Bruit has to make this move and make it quick if he wants it to stick, because he needs to close those gaps between the top 3 guys still. So that he just got himself 3 seconds too. He just made the playing games fair.
Yep.
Watch out for Osman. He's keeping it clean. He's in 7th. He's going to gain positions if he can get closer to them.
Yeah, he just needs to use 1 second. Geteya putting up a 1:16.8.
Good time. There goes Brian. Makes the move back on Safa. Open DRS flap. Huge advantage. And he's back into P2.
Interesting. Racing is... What should you think of the safety car in the last 10 laps? Everything the guys are working for, to huge gaps, everything just closes up.
Nice little overtake there from Kazi in the AlphaTauri taking Goose. Yeah, he's in P11. Griever sticking solid there at the moment in 9th with a 6 second penalty, though could hurt him later, but there's still that 5 second gap between Kazi and Black, so he could work out a little gap. He'll be okay there.
Yeah, luckily Black is also sitting on 6 seconds, but they've got Kazi behind them. He's not a slow driver.
Safa making loads of time now. He's chasing down Brian at the moment. These guys are swapping positions all the time up top there, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Because now you're going to see Safa. He's going to now want to take the same move that Brian did on him. He's going to try and pull the move back in FP2 again with the DRS. Just have a look at this. You'll see the flap opening up. I'll show it to you on the back of the car. There you go. Safa got a bad exit though. I think he's too far away. So Brian doesn't get a flap open. Safa would have had one open. You can see the amount of time he just gained on that straight all the way back in.
You can see Venom slowly catching up to Safa. Even though he doesn't really need to, because Safa's going to drop behind all three of them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where would everybody be if the race ended now, asks Amy. Amy, that's one for the mathematician sitting next to me here, Confucius.
Tail will stay. Brian will stay. Safa will drop 2 positions to 5th. So Venom will go to 3rd. Brett will go to 4th.
Interesting that. These penalties really come into play at the end. That's why the people try and keep it as clean as possible.
Yeah. And so far now only left is Osman as usual.
We've got a yellow flag, so we've got a yellow flag. Somebody has spun out on track. I can't exactly make out yet who it is.
Usual's not getting penalties. Osman, Kazi, Doctor Who. No penalties.
No penalty.
Look at Doctor Who catching up to Kazi. Kazi also not having a very good night.
Losing a bit of ground there. Yeah, pretty much, Amy. They're going to be all over the place. I mean, it's almost like a roulette table for us here. We don't know what number it's going to land on it, the way it's going. Way wide happened there. Who's that? Somebody's ghosting.
Taking Brian.
Going into the pits right now. That's Chooks, I think.
Again?
Yeah, that's Chooks. I think they went into the pits. Not sure what happened there. Jumping back up to Venom. So we missed that one. But Venom now up into P3. He's had Brian. Brian dropped down to P4. So, yeah, massive battle still going on there between P1 to P5.
Yep. So if it finishes now, Venom finishes in 2nd position. So we have a Haas 1-2.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Who would have said we're going to see one?
It will never happen in real life, but it's going to happen here.
Exactly what I was going to say. Who would have thought a 1-2 Haas finish?
Yep. And Brian will get his 3rd position.
Those 12 seconds really going to hurt Safa because he's a good driver. Like you can see, he's up there in the mix. Takes 0 seconds on that. No penalties there. That's a P1 finish for you, so.
Interesting race.
Very.
We did call it in the beginning.
Well, we said it's going to be tight at the end there, Confucius. It really is. So we're going to get, guys, stick around. It's lap 29 of 32. We'll have Duncan and Charles in the booth this evening asking the drivers the questions. Confucius, I'll let you lead that whole interview session with the lads, and I can have a nice little break. The ice cream is waiting for you, honey. I just put that in. Go, Brian, says Amy. The ice cream is waiting for you.
Yep.
I threw in the honey part.
Keep on bribing him.
I thought it'd be a nice touch. Thanks, honey. Osman having a good drive tonight, isn't he?
Yep.
P8.
Hey. But talking about thanks to the guys from Belito.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the CMH Group, Mitsubishi, Suzuki, Belito. Thank you for your sponsorship and thanks for being a part of the season with us so far. We've got only 3 races because we're redoing Jeddah. So 3 races left for the season. But yeah, it's so nice to have the sponsors on board making this possible.
Enjoying it so much and they're making it possible. Why not?
There's a beautiful shot of the Ferrari's wing opening up on DRS. I don't know why he closed it again.
Brian, DRS wing. Bossing Venom again. Brian and Venom in that fight.
These two are having good old battles. Top 4, getting crazy. Britt falling back a little bit right now. I think he's maybe just going to concede with that position and see how far he lands. He'll definitely shoot above Safa as well as Blade, because he's got a 3-second gap between those two. So yeah, he should go up by another 2 positions. And that's a podium finish. Safa not letting go of the pressure here, though, hey, on Khatea. He's giving him a hard time.
No. He's just doing this for bragging rights. Not going to be on the 1, 2, and 3, but he's just doing this to say he did it.
Yeah, well, look, there's no doubt he's quick. You can see that. I mean, Khatea is a fast driver, and to be putting pressure on him like that, it's a good driver. Didn't get the best exit, though, there.
Yeah, it's a difficult track. It's no wonder these guys are getting penalties. And the usual two now finished with no penalties yet. Osman and Doctor Who. And if you look at the grid, our youngest driver, 19-year-old King, 16th position. Our oldest driver on what, 67? In 10th position, Doctor Who.
Beautiful shot there of Venom passing Brian again. These two are going to pass each other, I think, every lap.
All the way, and you can see Brian going wide to try and pass him again.
There you can see Safa has really got a better downforce, I think, on the car, because he's making loads of time on Khatea on the turns. He's losing that time on the straights. So I think Safa might have a bigger downforce vehicle compared to Khatea, and he's making it count. Really possibly.
Yep, he is. Because he's staying right behind him. He's not losing a bit, he gains a bit, and he loses a bit, he gains a bit. So the right setup, just very unfortunate, all those penalties.
Yeah. There you can see their tyre details, their stops, penalties, and that's it, lads. We're waiting for the finish line. We've got one lap to go after this one. Yep. So let's see how we're going to end this evening. But at the moment, Khatea doing a good job there. Everybody down to P7 getting penalties, but Griever putting himself into P7 at the moment, having a good run.
Yep. And as we go into the final lap, everybody, come join us this Saturday. There's a classic car show at Comic Book Warehouse. We'll be there. Dora will be there. Come join us for fun. It's going to be a huge jol. Guys bringing out his ancient old cars. Beautiful collection of collectible cars. It's going to be there in the parking area in front. Just come have us. Come say hi. Duncan, Charles, Griever, a whole bunch of the guys are coming through. Come say hi.
Wonderful. That's a great cause. Love to see that type of thing happen all the time, and give people something to do as well. Keep them out of trouble, if you know what I mean.
Of course.
Duncan saying all these points have got me confused. Confucius.
Well, it's all in the name.
Ek is nou sommer lus vir roomys, damn it, sê Philip.
Safa, while we were talking, in first position.
Yeah, he passed him on that start-finish line. I think Khatea didn't put up too much of a fight, knowing he's got a lot more penalties than him, so he's just let Safa go. But there you go. I don't even want to call it yet who's first. I do think it's going to be Khatea, but let's let these guys go over the finish line, everybody. Safa crashes into the wall because he's upset with himself, but he still finishes the race.
Yep, and there we have it. We need to take a photo of this. Aha's 1-2.
And I just want to say thank you to Safa for writing his car off on the start-finish line, because he's allowed me to stay on the start-finish line as all the cars cross. So it's really good that for the stream. Thank you, Safa.
And Safa dropping all the way to 5th position because of those nice penalties.
Wow. It's a big drop, hey? But still good. I mean, look how Brett put himself onto the podium there as well because of those penalties. P3 for him. Venom P2, hey, the new driver.
Yeah.
But I knew he's a good driver. We all knew that. Well, you guys didn't know that until you've seen it tonight, but I've known he's a good driver, and good to see him getting on the podium as well. We'll have a little chat with this guy soon.
Sorry to the Brian's babes. Brian, not top 3.
Not top 3, but let's call it.
No ice cream for Brian this evening.
No ice cream, please. If you want to give him ice cream, make sure you eat it in front of him. That's the best way he's allowed to have the ice cream tonight.
Yeah, make him suffer.
So Casto, Safa likes doing that across the start-finish line. It doesn't affect anyone's race, but it's very funny. We always love doing that, and yeah, there it is. There's the shot of the wheel. Beautiful. Broken wheel. What? It's bad. It's still shaking. How bad did he hit this wall? Doctor Who driver of the day yesterday, guys.
Yeah.
I think the one to mention, P12, was it P11? All the way to P7 was Griever? Is that where he finished?
Yep.
I'm very happy with that. That's a great drive.
We'll check now with all those penalties.
Well done, Khataya. Nice win there for you again, son. 2 horses on the podium with a Red Bull.
Should send that one to FIA. Have them give them some heart attacks.
Just something interesting for the listeners and everybody else out there, Confucius. I don't know if anybody has watched it, but the movie Gran Turismo, it's something to see. It's where an esports driver became an actual race driver, and it's based on a true story. So if you want to check it out, it's really interesting. Good movie to watch.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Khataya, Venom, Brut, Brian, Safa, Rhino, Osman, Griever, Black, Doctor Who, Kazi, Taser, Goosepro, Tub Hero.
Good drive by these lads. That was interesting, hey? I thought that was pretty good.
Yep. Very good driving. Lots of fighting going on and so on. Kept it interesting.
One safety car, Confucius. One safety car. What a night. Car. Not even a virtual, just one safety car. I think that's good driving by these lads. What I'm going to do is we're going to jump straight over to the commentators booth because we can keep chatting there. We've got some cool music happening in the background here. Let me drag everybody in and then we will get these interviews up and running.
Yeah.
Confucius, so yeah, pretty much those are the top 3 drivers. Khataya, I don't think we're going to see Khataya on the actual Discord, so we'll hang 10 and just wait for him. And then if he's not there, we will have Brut that's on board with us, and he got himself the P3. Who was P2 there? Let me have a quick look-see at P2. That was Venom, our new driver, stand-in driver for this evening, also known as Pierre Greef. We're going to drag Pierre in here with us as well. Confucius, I'm going to let you take it away. We are also sporting the likes of Duncan and Charles. Thank you for joining us this evening and being a part of this whole show. I'm going to let Confucius run this for you guys, and then you're going to do a nice little interview with the lads. Guys, thanks for being around.
Yeah, they're speechless. Charles has even muted himself.
I am back, Confucius.
Okay, guys, so very good driving. Venom, first race in Tier 1. Very good driving.
Thank you, buddy. It was fun up there as well.
It looked like you guys are having fun, and it's looked like quite a clean race.
Yeah, I just don't want to fight too much in front because I'm only a sub, so I don't want to interfere with the championship.
You fight, brother. You fight. You drive an F1 car.
Yeah, you and Brian had a very nice fight going.
Yeah, I'm always clean. Always try to push it to the limit, but still try to catch the guys in front as well.
Yeah,
Venom, please give some of that fight to Griever. If you do ever communicate with him, I'm sure he could really use some of that fight that you have in you. Anything to spare.
Yeah, I'm always help.
And our number 3 driver joined us, Prix.
Yellow.
Brut, well done, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Brut.
It was a tough race for Venom.
Yep, new driver. Showed you guys how to do it.
Ja, die hase was weer heel voor op die track.
Who ever thought? 2 Haas or Haas 1-2. Never happened in real life, but yeah.
Confucius, just to let you guys know, we have got Khataya with us this evening, our P1 winner tonight. He's also on board, Khataya. Congratulations on that race. Well done, friend. 1 and 2 for Haas. Massive constructor points. Are you there, Khataya? Hello. I don't see him there.
I think he probably ran off to get some ice cream because that made me list as well.
My apologies to everyone. It's not Khataya. I know Khataya is Beastie. I just see a B ... I thought it's him. I think this is Brian sitting with us. Am I right?
Yeah, you guys pulled me in.
Hello, Brian.
It's okay. Brian's babes will love that.
Yeah, well, we have to pull Brian in. He did finish off in P4 this evening. I think the penalties just hurt you a little bit there, Brian, unfortunately. Hey.
Yeah, the penalties hurt a little bit, but I really enjoyed the race. It was fun battling Khataya, Brut, Safa, and Venom. That was a really cool battle the whole race.
Yeah,
Brian, I do have a question for you guys. Did you guys try and tally up on the penalty points and thought that is what your rankings is going to be? Because some of you racked up some large amount of points there.
It's more down to the EA servers, just lagging at the wrong spot, but there's nothing we can do about it. But apart from that, I think also we were pushing so hard in front that you were either gonna get a penalty or hit the wall.
Make small mistakes to be in front.
Yeah. Okay, and regarding the ice cream, what's the deal around the ice cream? If you finish podium, you get the ice cream.
Yeah, Brian gets a bribe every week because Mandy is his sister and Amy is his girlfriend and Chanel is another one of the Brian babes. So Brian gets bribed to win.
Maybe that's something we can motivate Griever with.
Well, the only thing we could try bribe him with is some talent. I'm just looking here at a comment that Saint Poseidon left, and he said, "Venom, you super sub. Imagine Griever, the other team's subs are quicker than you. Retire, mate." so Venom, just well done again. Well done again, guys.
Yeah, very well done. Clean race.
Thanks, guys, for having me as well. It was fun. I enjoyed the fight. Hopefully, next race I can join and put a better fight on top.
No, Venom, thanks, man. Nice having you around. And I've known you for a long time, Venom, and it's good to see you still driving so fast and clean. We saw it on track, and it's really cool to see you around still, man. You must stick around. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, Clinton.
I've got a little story for everybody here quickly and for the listeners. So those of you who don't know this, we had a problem at Jeddah. The qualifiers was perfect. The race was a miss. We had a big incident that happened with the safety car and we had to scrap the race and we are doing a rerun. That being said, in the week that transpired after that race, I put up a poll that should we re-race this race? Can the drivers please let me know? Because then obviously we can get new points on the board. Brian's wife, ladies and gentlemen, found a way to get on my Discord and comment there, please re-race the race for Brian. And I thought it was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Mandy did the same thing after that. Hey, Brian, their support is brilliant on and off the track. You got to love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that motivates me to push harder every week.
That's
obviously
really cool.
We need to learn how to motivate from them.
Yeah, I've got to find a way just to check the rolls with Duncan and with Charles. I've got a funny feeling they're going to steal a couple of points from people and give it to Griever without us looking. So we'll keep an eye on that, Duncan. You're not going to put a fast one on us.
Well, if you can't confirm the doping test of Brut, then you can't confirm I'm shaving points.
Okay, let's settle this for once and for all. Brut, are you spiking to drive fast?
I wish I knew how.
There we go. Hey, no, we love you guys all, man. Well done. Great drive tonight, everybody. It was a lovely stream to watch as well. You guys will see it back on the stream. It's hard battling. It's clean battling. This is what Fusion Racing's built around. The guys respect one another, and it's good to see it on the track. From my side, it's awesome to have you guys here, Duncan and Charles. Thanks for joining us tonight. It gives a little bit more of a new vibe and spirit for us as we're commentating the side. So thank you guys for being here. You're welcome to punch your company again just before we end the stream. Duncan and Charles.
Yeah, Duncan, should I do a English version for us?
Absolutely, sir. Go.
Yeah. So, yes, guys, thanks. Just from Trisim side, we'd just like to let you all know that we specialize in the auto electrical industry, especially in mining as well as in agriculture spaces. Really looking to provide solutions to a bunch of the challenges that we face in our day-to-day lives, in our workspaces and areas. And yes, we really would like to be in contact with people out there, get it out there, and yes, any auto electrical needs and digital, with the digital era coming in, I'm dead sure that we will have a solution to any challenges that are out there. So yes, please feel free to contact the Middelburg Trisim branch.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, and when you guys are in Middelburg, you're welcome to drop by, greet us, have a coffee with us. We always welcome new faces.
We'll make sure Griever's there for signatures.
So do you guys have a solution to get Griever?
That I will come and join you for coffee.
Look, Brett, we've got plenty of solutions, right? But that one's really busy, cracking the nut. Let's say that. But practice makes perfect. Practice.
Well, they say win on a Sunday, sell on a Monday.
Yeah, fair enough.
But one thing we can give Griever is consistently not on the podium, and we congratulate him on his consistencies.
He likes that 7th place.
That certificate was the best. I mean, I showcased it in one of the videos. It was extremely good. Well done to you guys. But at the end of the day,
if I could just say, Clint, I know we do give Griever a lot of grief. Let's say it like that. Mind the pun, but. He is a really good guy, so I don't want people to think that we're too serious around it. But it is a wonderful platform that you guys have here, and everyone's got such a lack of gees, and it actually really gives a person energy for the rest of the week. So thank you for this platform, and thank you to the sponsors. It's really, really appreciated.
Yeah. So although Griever is 14th on the track, he's first in our hearts.
And the poet did make it to the scene, ladies and gentlemen. I was waiting for it. No, thank you, Charles and Duncan. Thanks for those kind words. We appreciate it. Like we say, we do this because we love F1. We do this because we like building communities and helping each other.
Yep.
The things that happens off the track in the Discord channel is amazing, the way that people help one another, and they're there as mates as well. But there's no doubt we can see the love you guys actually have for Griever. It's cool to see it. And yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for always being there for us and supporting me and Confucius with us every week. We appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, that's why we're here. And of course, thanks to the CMH group, Belito.
Big time.
For the sponsorship, so that we can actually do this and people can enjoy it with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for this evening. Thanks for joining us here at Fusion Racing League. Yeah, we've only got 4 races left. That is with the re-race of Jeddah coming up as well. So Abu Dhabi is going to be moving up a week later so we can have a big finale. We are going to set up an hour build-up for that one. Keep your eyes and ears posted on the YouTube channel as well, Discord, for the updates on that one. But it's going to be good. Starting time will be the same, 8 o'clock. We are every Wednesday going out for the rest of the season. And yeah, we're going to see you guys, Confucius, next week again.
Yep, of course. And everybody, thanks for watching again. Great chat on the side. Lots of chatting. At least the girls got some competition with the guys chatting. And thank you for watching, and see everybody next week. And like I always say, stay safe, keep the racing for the game.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Cheers, guys.